Okay, Chris, we're live. We're here and we're live.
Woo-hoo!
And people are probably getting notifications. I just got one. My wrist just buzzed and said that Memory Bound was live. So thanks for joining us today. Kimberly is here. Welcome, Kimberly. You're our first one to pop on.
Good morning.
We always love that.
Yes.
And you're going to love this project today because Chris is showing us how to make these wallets. And they open up. Chris, why don't you just grab one and open it up? We'll do a little teaser here.
Let's open Mom or Mother since it's close.
It's really cool. So this is a little wallet made out of envelopes. And Chris is going to show us, you're going to show us how to do that too, right?
I am, yeah. And then this one, I put some tags in, used some extra ephemera and paper, but you can put ephemera in them. You could use it as an ephemera
so
wallet.
Pretty. Oh my gosh.
A gift card wallet. Put tags in it like I did here. So I think there's a multitude of things you can use. I also, one of these other ones, the one I started with, I thought would be awesome to use. People like to plant and put what they have planted.
Oh, like a little garden?
Yeah, you could put your seed packets in here that you used along with a photo of how your garden grew that year. You could put the year that it was.
What are you in an awkward place?
I'm sorry.
You're behind the light.
I am so sorry. Okay. I'm hiding.
She's hiding behind the light.
Oh, shoot. So this is the one I started with just to see if I liked it or not. And
we're going to show you how to make that.
Yes.
And we're going to show you all of Chris's samples today with the, it could be an ephemera pocket, a gift card pocket, memory, photos, whatever you like. It's a really cute project, and I think you're going to learn how to make it today. And it's made with envelopes.
That's right.
So before we get to that, we're going to show you what came in for freight, and we've got a new collection from Doodlebug. We're going to show you that. But Chris, let's go over here and show the things on the table here. I'll walk around carefully.
Would you like me to take
there's my iced tea.
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, are you able to read the comments, Chris? Chris is getting new glasses.
I know. I got them, but they're bifocals, and I didn't think anybody wanted me to look like that dog in the back of the window with the bobbly head, because that's how it would be as I was trying to do my demo today.
That's so funny. How about if I'll keep the camera for now?
Perfect.
So back from Elizabeth Crafts is the postage stamps dies, and this is the one that I said I really want to get, and I'm going to.
I bought it last time it was in.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a few in, and they went away fast.
Well, the thing is, you get all of these dies for $17.99.
And it looks like it's 12 different dies.
Yeah, I mean, that's a wonderful deal, I think. And then also in
layered butterfly.
Yes. And wait till you see all of these. And you get that little greenery, the fern. So cute. And the bumblebee dies are in there also.
Oh, there is the bee. I didn't notice
that.
Yeah,
which goes.
And there's the bee body.
It matches up with the stamp.
It does.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
I'll have to see if the stamp
We'll see if we can find the stamp.
Yeah.
And then this is Twiggy Things.
Which, I'm not usually the grapevine person, but I did buy this. And
I love it, Chris. It's so funny. I'm not usually this, but I did buy it anyway.
I did buy it. And I'm using this one.
Are you using it today?
No, but I'm using it on a project that's coming up the week of the 13th, 14th, I think, is the week that we're starting that. Yeah.
Clean and simple. All right.
Yes.
So stay tuned for the Twiggy.
Yes, stay tuned for Twig. Go ahead.
I don't know if that has a name on the back or not. It looks like it's called Scallops.
Yes, there's no name on the back. And that's only $5.99. And that's a really nice embossing.
Now, these are not 3D because Maggie's doing a project where she needed regular embossing folders that weren't 3D, so she went out and picked some out and ordered them. So these are Maggie's picks.
And you could use this for a mermaid
absolutely.
themed
like
party
scales.
Or something.
That's called Scallops. And there's a whole section called embossing folders on our shopping site.
And if I didn't, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
If I didn't say that's only $5.99. Now this is much larger.
Honeycomb trellis for this one.
And this is $8.49.
But it's nice because you can do bigger things.
Right, and it must be European. Yes, it is, because it's 190 millimeters by 145
Okay,
millimeters.
so whatever that is, I would guess it at maybe a 6 by 8, maybe?
Yeah,
6 by 7?
6 by 7 maybe, I don't know.
And this one is 3D, so this is not a regular embossing folder. It is 3D, but it looks pretty cool, like a tufted blanket. Oh, it's called Tufted.
Oh, there you go.
They named it right, I would
yeah,
say.
they did. And that's $14.99. From the back, I thought it looked like a chain link fence,
Oh,
which I think you
I think
might.
it could be, yeah, like if you're doing a sports, maybe
Yeah, I don't know.
baseball or something. I think it would
That
work
would be
really
kind of
well.
cool. All right. Let's
Oh.
mention.
Okay, we've just got done telling you how these were out of stock for about a month. The scrapbook adhesives, the company we get them from, they must have had a small container come in. So we have a very limited supply of the Easy Runner Grand refills. And so we get them while you can if you really want them. We do have the dots, and that's not a problem at all. If you want the dots, we have those. These were kind of a rare commodity right now.
The hot ticket.
They are.
And they're $11.99, but you get 150 feet, so that's going to
do.
last you some time.
And Chris, we have a question.
Yes.
About the difference between regular and 3D embossing folders. 3D embossing folders, they're going to have a much deeper impression, and when you use the 3D, you're going to want to mist your paper gently to loosen the fibers, and when you actually emboss them, you're going to see a big difference in the dimension. So I don't know that we have samples we can grab right away, but we can bring samples for maybe tomorrow to show you.
Then we have from Elizabeth Craft the pocket pages.
And that's for the regular size planner. Those are back in stock.
And this looks like it's a variety pack. You can see the different ones that are on there. Those are nice. I like that.
People
That might
kind
be
of
going
forget
home.
that there are sleeves, page sleeves for the Elizabeth Crafts. And is that the same? Oh, that's for the Sidekick.
This is for the Sidekick, although it is again the different variety pack. And it even has one that's longer that you can then fold up.
Oh, yeah, fold over. That's
fold
a good
over.
one.
Yeah, like a little flip.
Then back in stock, we've got some of our Winnie the Pooh from Echo Park is back in stock. So we've got the titles and phrases and probably the ephemera and the frames. We were out of all
Correct.
of these items. So if you were waiting for these or you didn't get them or you need more, because Winnie the Pooh is awfully cute. And it's probably been one of our best-selling collections right now.
You can kind of see what's in there.
We have a lot of people joining us, Chris.
Well, good morning. I hope you stick around.
Barbara's here, Jolene, Tracy, Kimberly, Sandy's here.
I think this is our last nice day, isn't it, Kelly? And then rain.
Yeah, bad rain.
Yes, I think I saw we could get up to 2 inches in 3 days.
Well, we need it, so I'm okay with that.
Well, my husband's replacing the deck, so he's
That's going to delay things.
It's going to delay things a bit.
All right, now these die cuts just came in, and we've got Woody, and oh gosh, BB, is this BB something?
Well, he doesn't have yeah, BB8.
BB-8 from Star Wars, and there's Bluey.
Yep.
We had
Bluey
some
and
people-
Bingo. Oh,
we
there's 2 of them in
We
there.
had people waiting for Bluey,
Nice.
and we've got Buzz.
Buzz.
And this, I think, is called Red Guitar. These you're going to find in their
Well,
themes.
this just says guitar. But
Okay, so you're going to find these in their themes. Like that's under music. Russia
Sure.
would be under Russia.
Would they go to travel
Oh,
first,
family
or
game
just-
night.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's
I
a
like
lot
that.
of people are having family game nights, so that's really good. And there's R2D2.
Oh,
I do know that one because he's the classic. And
Disney.
nice Disney and the Disney font if you're working on a Disney album. And we've got the Red Tractor.
Yes,
we have a lot
international.
of tractor competition between red and green here in
Yes.
Iowa, don't we, Chris?
we sure do. I like the big tires on that.
And the
nice
windmill. We have a tulip festival going on here this next week, and that would be perfect if you're going to Pella for that.
Yeah, or if you live up in Northwest Iowa and you're going to Orange City to theirs.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a lot
Well,
of communities.
and you know, we had some friends from one of our vendors in, and they have a tulip festival in their area
Oh,
too, in
nice.
Michigan. Dance Recital. That one's been out for a long time, and it is back in stock.
Oh, and it's the perfect time of year because there's a lot of dance
I
recitals
miss
going
those
on.
days.
Yeah, I never did. I guess I did one for a grandchild. She was in kindergarten. I said, "Do you want to do it again?" She goes, "No, Grandma." She said, "They just couldn't get it." She said, "We did the same dance over and over."
Kept practicing for the
Yeah.
big day.
Yep.
And this is Volcano. We had some people waiting for Volcano also.
Yes. I hope that.
And we have a question about the Eclipse paper, and I checked with our vendor, and it's still out a couple weeks. And I'm sorry, their orders are taking 5 to 6 weeks now. I don't know what happened, if they have broken printers or what, but they have are having trouble. Chris,
I'm going to see if I can find that stamp.
All right,
real
and
quick
we
as I
also have a
walk over.
question about an orange tractor.
Oh.
And I don't know that we have orange, but we're going to head through our farming aisle on our way to the new Doodlebug collection. We need, is it on the counter, Chris? I'm going to walk over to farming.
That didn't have the bee with it.
So we got in a new Doodlebug collection, and if you are a Doodlebug fan, you're going to have to give us a big, give us some hearts or thumbs up to let us know. And it looks like we've got your green and your red. And there's the red we just showed you, and more red. We do not have the brown tractor.
Was it brown or orange?
Or orange, I'm sorry. We don't have orange or brown, and we're sorry about that. I don't know what company that is, but we do have a really nice farming section. And then they want to know if we have the smaller eyelets. And I believe we do.
Yes,
We're just
let's
taking
go
a little
and-
detour, aren't we, Chris?
Yes, it's kind of nice. Mixing a tour of the store in with.
These are the eyelets that we have, and they are, does it say, they are 3/16.
So they're a little
So I don't know if
bigger.
that's the size that you want, but we do have lots of colors in those. I think there used to have some little bit smaller ones. And Chris, are these? No, these are 3/16.
Those are the same.
So it looks like our eyelets we have are 3/16.
Yeah, Doodlebug used to have a real small one, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know if we can get littler ones, but we'll have to check it. Kay says it's Holland, Michigan that has,
Oh.
and that's what the gal said that were here.
Okay.
And
That makes sense.
Chris says it's a case tractor. Is that the color maybe that we're looking for?
Well, the case was the red, but maybe they made it the wrong color. I don't know.
Well, we're sorry we don't have. I don't know if you could get the red or the green and trace it on some different paper maybe. Maggie did some rearranging yesterday, and look at this area here that's just so bright and springy. And then she also put out our Cocoa Paradise collection yesterday that we showed you.
Yeah, this wasn't here when, well, I mean, the stamps and dies were from Katie Petite, but
Very
not
nice.
the collection. So,
Donna says Kubota. So thank you, Donna. We appreciate that. Okay, here we go, Chris. We're at Happy Healing.
sorry, I was looking for eyelets still.
Yeah. Oh, she got
Squirrel
distracted.
moment.
Well, they used to have eyelets from this.
Yes. Do you want me to pull one of each out?
Yeah.
Ellie?
Do you want to show if you show the paper, grab the papers, maybe I can just flash across
All right.
here. So Chris is going to grab the papers, and while she does that, oh my gosh, check out the Doodle Pops and Shaker Pops here. And this is Happy Healing from Doodlebug. It just came in yesterday, and the gal's got it all put out. It's got that little envelope with it says "Get Well Soon." It's got a little letter coming out of it. So there are the Doodle Pops, and then they've got the sprinkles. This is working out perfect, Chris. We're
Good.
showing this while you get that out. So we've got some doctor stuff here, like a stethoscope and a clipboard, and ooh, we don't want that shot, but there's a shot there. And then it's got the hearts are called Heart Attack, so it's got colored hearts that match. And then look at the Happy Pills. And our daughter's a pharmacist, so I'm going to have to get that for her. And then you got your just your enamel dots, and then here's another Doodle Pop. It's got 3 little Band-Aids, and they are dimensional with the little faces. And get ready for the shape sprinkles that are called All Better. It's kind of cool. They don't just call it Band-Aids, they call it All Better. And then here's the washi tape. And I think I was talking to Penny, and I thought this would be so fun to put on an envelope if you're sending somebody a get well card.
Yes.
Or put it across your card for an embellishment.
Well, it's adorable.
And then these are the puffy icons, and they started doing these a few collections ago, and they're repeat, which I think is really nice. So if it's not like you just get one and you're done. You can make several items. And it's even got one of these little, what do you call these little things, Chris? The little packs that you put hot or cold water in.
Isn't it just it's not an ice pack.
It's got a name.
Gosh.
And then we've got brads that match. And then this
Compress.
Is it a compress?
Or I don't know.
I remember we had them when we were kids, and we have one now. This is a die set. It's called Doodle Cuts. It doesn't have a stamp to go with it because you don't really need a stamp because it has all the pieces to build your little pill bottle. And it's so cute. It's got the little pills. And Chris has got another one here.
It's adorable. I was just going to grab it as you go. But this is adorable.
This is the same thing. This is a die set that makes all, oh my gosh,
Look
yes.
at all those dice.
Just the Band-Aid alone I really like.
Yes.
And that makes all of those. And then there are 2 stamp sets here that you can see. And one is called Pill Better.
Sorry.
Feel better soon.
It just hit me as funny.
Bless you, you're super. I'm stuck on you. Have a super day. And then the other one is called Happy Healing. And it's got the little cup, and it's got that thing. Hot water bottle is
what most people are.
that's what Cindy said.
Now, you could even take that Band-Aid and do the I'm stuck on you and do it as a Valentine card.
Oh, you could. Oh, good idea. So it has lots of different uses.
Yeah.
All right, Chris is going to show us the paper here, and then we'll show you.
Let's start with this cute little 6x6. And it's going to be the same as the other papers, only a smaller version of it, which I love.
I think people are loving this collection, and everyone is saying hot water bottle, so that
Okay.
must be what it is.
Let me grab
Chris is going to grab some more.
this.
So what Doodlebug does, they pull out their cardstock colors that go with the collection. So you get 12 sheets of cardstock.
For $14.99.
And then they also put together a petite print collection pack that matches the collection. So you don't have to worry about matching things. And here's the petite prints.
And that's $15.99.
So especially if you're not local and you want to, make some projects with this, then you can just get your collection packs here. And we have a question about this stamp set if it has a syringe. Oh, I'd be so surprised that it doesn't, but it does.
But I don't see one.
The stamps do not have a syringe at all, which was really surprising.
Wow.
There is one over here on the sprinkles. The shape sprinkles have one. And we'll see if there's one on the paper. I bet maybe there's one on the paper.
Here is the sticker sheet. And I'm thinking I need to get this. My granddaughter's in nursing school. And so it would have all the
yeah.
things, but, do one day at a time, kiddo, is kind of what I'm thinking.
There's my nurse, strength. There's all kinds of little words. Brave.
That is
Laughter's the best medicine.
so cute.
And there's a round Band-Aid.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yep.
And they also have a foil accent. You're going to see that on, like the puffy stickers that I showed you has a foil accent, and some of the other things
Let
have
me
a foil
grab.
accent. Ooh, and this is pretty.
Isn't that nice?
So this is the acetate sheet, and they started doing acetate sheets a couple times ago,
Yeah, that's really
and I'm not sure how much that is. But it's it's a
$3.49.
$3.49. But that could be for weddings, anniversary, a lot of other things.
Yes.
Okay, Kimberly has some professional information
Okay.
for us. She said that the puffy bag with a cap is an ice bag or ice pack. And, oops, it just flipped away. The rectangular one in shape, they were usually pink. The hot water bottle is flat and rectangular. Oh, I kind of remember
Okay.
those and kind of rubbery.
Yes, yep.
So, okay,
Yeah,
we've got
which-
that cleared up. Thank you, Kimberly. All right, now we're
Isn't-
looking at the papers, and this is a nice cut-apart paper because it's got titles, and it's got 4x4s and 3x4s all together.
And it's got a nice stripe on the back. That's really... Oh, I thought I was done buying today. I paid early so I could be done.
Well, I should, if I would do something with my broken ankle, I could
Oh, there
use
you
some
go.
of this.
And
There's
look at
the
those cute pills. Pills aren't usually cute, but these guys
These are cute
certainly
pills.
are. And on the back, it's very small, get well.
Oh, that would be nice on a card front for sure, or a background on a scrapbook layout.
Definitely. You know, Teresa might have to get some of these for her scrapbook.
And then we got a little dot pattern.
But it's got these great different size, what are they calling those?
Those are your journaling.
Thank you.
Your journaling boxes.
You know, and I haven't seen a syringe yet, but I'm still looking. That's really cute. Oh, and these red hearts that go kind of with those silver ones on the acetate, and then
Yeah.
just a nice floral.
Little tiny floral.
And who doesn't like a good plaid? Or, oh, here's a, nope. I was all excited, but it was a thermometer in the ice pack.
Okay. All right, so there is, that makes sense.
Yep.
We've got some comments here, Chris.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Mary is so funny. Mary, you make me laugh because she said she's so happy she lives 3 hours away or she'd be here every day. She's seeing things she didn't know she needed, kind of like you.
Yes.
This is the B side here with just kind of a tone-on-tone pattern.
But there is a syringe in here.
Oh yeah.
It's not big, but at least it would give you,
Okay.
and it has the same pattern on the other side,
Okay, and looky here, Chris.
Yep.
Here's the flat one that's
Yep.
rectangular.
the
That
hot water
We're
bottle.
learning so much today.
Yep.
We did not have one of those, and I don't have one now. We just had the little round one, and now I don't see that one on here.
It might not be here.
There's a wheelchair. There's all kinds of good stuff on there.
Blister packs of pills, a can of soup, because who didn't have a can of soup when they didn't feel good?
That's right. Julie's also 3 hours away. Well, you know what? You guys are 3 hours away, but I'm happy for you that you're not further, because there's people that are watching that have never had the chance to come to Memory
No.
Bound in person.
This is just a nice, the medical little thing. And these
cross.
counterparts, here's another syringe.
Okay, and we just had a comment about making a bunch of get well cards and just having a supply, and this is what you
Yes.
need right here, because you can cut these apart. Heard you caught a bug, thanks for caring. You've got your soup there, get well, peel better soon. And you could make them using these 3x4 cut aparts. They'd be really
Right.
nice.
And wouldn't it be nice to, if you just like to make cards and don't always need them, you could donate them to a nursing home or something.
Yeah.
They could give their residents when they aren't feeling well.
Mary says like her, and I'm so sad, Mary, that you live so far
I
away.
know it. We wish we could meet all of you, because we feel like we know you from
We
the
want
videos
everyone to
and-
come to Memory Bound and see
Yes.
us.
Oh, this is cute. Oh, some of the Band-Aids have sad faces, and some of them are smiling.
Oh, they do have different faces.
Yeah.
Which makes it kind of good, better than having the same face on everything.
Right.
And you could cut those out. I'd fussy cut those and use them. I think they're pretty fun.
And look at this ace bandage. Remember that little metal
Yes,
thing
I
that you
do,
would put on there
so-
with that?
There we go. Yep, I do remember that.
Oh, and if you have a toothache or lose a first tooth or get, you could do a
Have
variety
some
of things
dental
with
troubles.
that. Yeah. I just think, that kid losing their first tooth, that might be a cute page.
It would be really good. And I noticed they have included teeth things in this collection. There's a lot of paper in here.
This one is not really, you
Another
could use it for
floral.
everything. Plus it has a nice, bright, cheery polka dot. I'm wondering if I picked up the same thing here. I did, which
Well, that's
is
good.
okay.
We can see
we'll
both.
do this.
So here's the tags. These also look really nice on card fronts, or maybe you're making somebody a plate of cookies or something, or taking over a plant because they don't feel well. These are tags you can just cut out and tie on, and they're good to go. Now what you can do, what Katie does a lot of times, like she would take this one and she would add some of these little hearts to it to give it some dimension, because it's got hearts there. Or you could even take this one and maybe add one heart across the bottom, People are saying that this is adorable, and I totally agree.
Oh yeah. Now, did we have?
So
oh yeah, we
we-
do have the little pills. So you could do that on that bottom corner
your
one
little-
with the pills too.
So you got, here's the little sprinkles we're talking about.
Yep. Very cute.
Oh, and Angie says she lives 15 hours away.
Oh,
but
Angie.
Jane says it's on her bucket list. Oh, she made her bucket list trip last year. Yippee. Okay, we have a question about the stamps. And I'm sorry, I can't remember what the question was. But Chris is going to grab them so we can give you an up-close look. There's 2 different sets of stamps. This one is called Pill Better. And we'll go through it kind of slowly. I can't remember what they asked, darn it. And then this one is called Happy Healing. And it does, maybe it was the Kleenex box, and there is a Kleenex box.
Okay.
And Chris, what you could do with this, you could slice it right here, and you could put a little piece of Kleenex right there.
Wouldn't
So that would be really fun.
Yes, make it 3-dimensional.
That
And
would
these
be
are
really fun.
$16.99 a piece.
So those
But
are the
you get
stamp sets.
A lot of stamps.
The die sets are standalone dies that we showed you, and that was, they're called doodle cuts, and this, let's see, Chris is getting them here for us, if they come off the thing.
if I can get
So
them
this
off.
one's called Pill Better, and can you flip this
I
to the
sure
back?
can.
And there's the back of it. So you see the pill bottle. It's a good size. It'd be good on a scrapbook layout or a card front, and it even has a little speech bubble, and you've got your pills you can make.
Very cute.
And that one, can you flip that one back around?
Yep.
Chris? I can't remember what it's called. Wish You Well. And that's got the Kleenex box, and it's got our little bag.
Yep, our little ice pack.
Yep.
Very nice.
Okay, we did show the stamps, and it was a Kleenex box, so that was the question. Thank you, Janet. And then, Chris, can you grab the ephemera and the stickers on the bottom? We have 3 more things to show you, and then we showed you the cardstock pack, and we showed you the petite print pack, and we do have the collection pack that has the pattern paper and the sticker sheet that we showed you. And we did mention about the foil accents, which you'll see here on this little puffy stickers. And on these stickers, too, they have the foil.
Yes, they do. It just adds that little oomph to them, I
It
guess.
has a hospital bed.
And an
first
X-ray.
First aid handbook, the doctor bag. It's so darn cute.
That's $4.99, but you get a lot of stickers there for sure. Oh, and you even get the little ace bandage holders.
And this is ironic
Closers.
because Mary's at a doctor's appointment and she's going to watch the replay. All right, now these are the things that I think are amazing because this has got 86 pieces, and this is the Chit Chat. So it has all the words, recovery, healing, boo-boo, doctor, and that is Chit Chat. And then they always have bits and pieces.
Oh, this is nice.
This has got 40. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
It looks like, I don't know if that one, but these 2 all have foil on them also, so it really,
That
has
foil,
foil
too.
on
I
it also.
I think that's something special they did for this collection. And then this is the odds and ends.
And 184
Oh,
pieces.
my gosh.
Wow. You're never going to see all of those, but Kelly's going to try her best.
I'll scan across it. You can go online and you can see the collection. Janet has linked it so you can see that.
Okay. Is there a syringe in here? Yes, there is.
Oh.
So there is, looks like a couple different syringes.
So if
Are
you're
in
looking
here.
for a syringe, that is a good one for it.
I was just going to.
And then the washi, I'm going to go back here, Chris. We had
Okay.
a question about the washi tape. So one of them is got your Band-Aids with all your fun little faces. And then the other one says get well soon. And that is metallic. It's foiled. Wow.
Did we have dies that go with those?
We what?
Are we going to get the dies that go with those?
We don't have the dies for those. If you would like them, we can order them in. They did not arrive.
Okay, so yeah,
We just have the stamps.
we can get them. You'll just have to give us a call.
All right, so we showed the washi. So that is Happy Healing from Doodlebug. And I know we have a lot of Doodlebug fans
Yeah.
out there. So check that out. We've got a whole collection
And
of it.
I'm just sitting there going, oh, that would work, that would work. My daughter has a lot of nurses that she likes to make something for, like if they've gone on.
Well, your
what
daughter
they're-
works in the medical field.
She does, yep. And so sometimes she'll have me make cards or some little thing that she has
You
handy.
might have hit jackpot.
I think so, yeah.
That
I
is
saw a lot of
awesome.
them. All right.
All right, Chris, let's go check out what you're going to make for us today. I can't wait to see it.
It seems like I've been up here for an hour or so. I feel like
I
I've
know,
already...
it's after 10 o'clock already.
Yeah, it's like
but that
you
was
mean-
a lot to show, and we know that you wanted to see the new Doodlebug, and we didn't get to show it to you yesterday because it was still being put out, but it's all out there today, and we're going to... I'm sure a lot of you Doodlebug fans are going to be ordering that or coming in to see it in person. It's a nice collection, and it's a big collection.
I'm kind of like, you mean I haven't done my video yet?
No, we're just getting started.
All right, then.
So, but Chris, you're going to have to tell us what you're making again today. We showed you a peek early on, but now we're going to show you
All
what
right.
she's making. It's a gift card or ephemera or tags, a wallet made out of
Yes.
envelopes.
Now, when I brought this in, Katie made a copy of the directions for herself. She was, I hope she doesn't care if I say this, she was going to make it for a couple of her son's friends and put photos of her son and the friend.
Oh, pictures from theirs.
Yeah. So this is a little graduation one. You could do that. You could put gift cards. And if you don't want to have to decorate the front, you can always glue this to here, and then it would just open
Then
up.
it opens kind of like an accordion file.
Exactly. Yep. I used this paper.
Okay, this
On
is
it.
this is Photo Play. It's from the graduate paper. It's called Big Dreams, and I feel like we used this the other day.
Yes, I used it
So
on
we used
the
it
card
on
that's
it-
over there.
on the cards the other day. It's a nice because it's non-directional and it has two sides that go really well together.
Well, and I wanted to use the same one, just, show your options. And I used the same ephemera pack to decorate. You can see that piece right there. Here's this. This was in here also.
Okay, so the ephemera and one sheet of paper is all you needed?
Yes.
Wow, and the envelopes.
And 5
Okay.
envelopes. And then I used this gem.
Those
Which,
are the basics.
The basics,
We've got
yes.
those actually hanging in graduation right now because they're such good colors.
Oh, they're awesome.
So the gems are here on the front. You can see she kind of put them on randomly. They're those black gems. But Chris, can you open it again and just show us? It opens up, and then you've got then you've got envelopes inside that are attached together, and we're going to show you. And then they open up like an accordion, so you can put things in there.
Right. You could put tags, you could put a gift card, money, pictures, whatever. So many options, I think.
And I love Katie's idea of giving it to her son's friends for graduation, and she's going to put photos in there. What a nice keepsake. And you can put
Right.
gift cards in there or
Definitely.
Memories or whatever you
Cash,
like.
whatever.
Cash works.
Cash is king, as the grandkids say, when it comes to Christmas presents. Now, this one,
Cash is king. I'm a little slow, Chris, but that's pretty funny.
this is one that I put together for Mother's Day using paper that I'm sure you'll recognize.
So this is
from
the Remember collection that we showed you that Janet has been using. And she used this on the flip frame and on her clipboard. And a lot of you have been ordering this because it is so pretty.
And then I used the mother. We've got this one also that would fit perfectly. Or you could do father. You
could do anything. I think these are so flexible, and that's what's amazing about it.
Used this ephemera or floral bits from the collection, as well as those enamel dots. And then I just, had paper left over, so I made a little thing. Took one of these flowers, put it on a piece of paper, and that way you could write your message if you wanted.
That's neat.
And again, it's just same concept, just 5 envelopes. And because I had paper left
those are
over
gorgeous.
from this, I put together just some little tags. They could use it as a bookmark. You could write another message to them. I always liked, even though Mom lived further away, it would be little things like, come up on a Sunday and bring her to dinner, or
Oh, yeah.
you know, just things that you can do with somebody.
That's
what
I
my-
love these.
Thank
and
you.
I think Mother's Day's coming up, and I would maybe put a memory bound gift card in there.
Well, I don't know anyone that shops here that wouldn't like getting one.
And I also think you could do it for grandma, put pictures of the grandkids
Yeah.
in there, put old photos from growing up, put memories of your mom, things you love about your mom. There's so many different things for Mother's Day.
Well, and that's what they like to hear are the memories. My mom would say, "Remember the time?" And she'd say, "Don't you have any good memories?" And which we did. This is the pack I used. Here's the paper. You can kind of see it.
Okay, these are
in
the
there.
backdrops. This is Backdrops Volume 5 from Tim Holtz, and this is the one, Chris, that got me excited because Tim brightened up his colors.
Yes.
And there's other things that kind of go with this, like the collage strips. So, and you used... So she used the paper here.
Yep, and then I
This
used
rose.
these little guys. And just, I needed something in there to add
The
to it.
back side of that was yellow then, of that floral. That's
Yes,
pretty.
yep.
And she's using craft envelopes. We didn't make note. We used black envelopes on the graduation.
I
and
used cream.
on Mother.
Yep.
And then now we've got the craft. So you did it all for us. We got lots of examples.
Well, and this is what I had craft at home, so that's what I used that day. And then I used our gold luster wax just to
Oh,
pop
yeah.
it a little bit. Again, I started this one because I thought, well, wouldn't that be cute in a garden journal?
It'd be really neat. You could keep track of what you planted.
Yeah.
Hey, Penny, could you get us some gold luster wax, please?
I'll leave that there so you can
So
show them
these, what Chris was showing, these are the journal cards from Tim Holtz, and you get 100 pieces, and there's 3 or maybe 4 different sizes. 4 sizes, I'm sorry. So you get 4 sizes, 25 of each. These are terribly popular because you just want to have them in your stash just to pull them out and use them when you need them. And Chris just found a use for them here, and they'd also make a great insert in the envelopes.
Yeah.
And they're good for card fronts or for layering.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then the luster wax that she's talking about on the corner there, on the edges, is made by Sizzix, and it does come in gold, silver, rose gold, and it comes in a cream and I think a charcoal. Mm-hmm. And all you do is rub it on with your fingers, and it smells really good. I always have to say that because
know.
it does smell good.
The first time I opened it, I found myself sniffing it, and I thought, well, this isn't right. But it smelled so good.
So it's $9.99, and you're going to find the jar is going to last you quite a while.
And as long as that lid's on tight, it doesn't dry out.
Oh, that's good to know, because some of the mixed media products do tend to dry out, and they talk about putting that sticky, that paper.
Press and seal.
Thank you.
Thank
Press
you.
and seal. Thank you, Penny. Oh my gosh.
And even if it would dry out, I think you could just take that top layer off of it, because I've had mine open for, I'd have to say, probably 18 months when I first used it, and
Now,
as you can
been,
see,
now you guys, it hasn't been sitting open for 18
no,
months.
I haven't had the lid
But
off.
she's had it for 18
Yeah, I
months.
first opened it 18 months ago.
Okay. I got to give you a hard time, Chris.
Well, yeah, because
That's what we're
I
here
don't
for.
want somebody to open it and go, well, Chris said I could.
Chris set hers out for 18 months. It's
Yeah.
only been 1 month for me, and it's dried
And
up.
it's dried out. I'd be in trouble.
Okay. Well, we're going to make this, and the cool thing is Chris has typed up some instructions for us, which is really sweet, and we appreciate that.
You are
And
welcome.
we're going to make one. We'll take pictures of everything, and it'll be on our blog maybe next week, maybe a week from now or so.
First thing I'm going to do is, Kelly asked if I would just show how I did that little flower. So I'm going to glue this to this so it has a chance to dry, and then we'll go
I really
on.
liked this, how she took, this is a piece of ephemera, and how she made it into a little, kind of a little note card.
Right. Well, because there's not a great place to leave a message so on this one. So I thought, well, that would be a
I love
nice
it.
way
I
to
think
do
it's
it.
great.
So this is a piece of ephemera I pulled out of that same pack, and all I'm going to do is make sure that this edge is lined up on the fold.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my liquid glue because I want all the
So this is just a
Edges.
folded piece of paper, and this happens to be one of the Simple Stories. It's part of their color vibe, but it is a wood grain on one side, and then it's got lined paper on the inside, which is perfect for making a message.
I was going to say, I think
You
I'm
can-
getting low on glue.
Uh-oh, Chris's glue is running out.
Yep. I know where I can get more.
We do have one precision glue press left in stock, everybody. So if you were thinking about it and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get one of those, we only have one available, and then they're out of stock until the end of May or early June from the vendor. So there's one left. So if you want it, grab it.
I'm just going to set this to the side so it has a chance to
Okay.
dry a little bit.
Sounds good.
All right, so what I did, I started with my envelopes, 5 of them. And you can use any kind of envelope. Some of them are going to have, well, all these have square.
Pointy. Some of them
yeah,
have
some of
pointy
them are going to be
flaps.
pointy, and some of them are going to be square.
Do they both work, Chris?
They
no matter
both
what?
are going to work great.
Oh, there's a pointy
There's
one.
a pointy one.
So 5 envelopes.
What you want to do, now on the instructions I put where your adhesive already is, and this one you're just going to lay it right along where your adhesive is, because this one is squared off and it only has adhesive along the top. You also want to run it along
On
the
the side.
sides.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
I just laid it down right on top of here.
And we are using A2 envelopes. You can make different sizes. You just have to figure out the dimension of your wallet part of it.
Correct.
Chris has figured out the A2 size for us, so we don't have to think or do any measuring or math.
And I did 3 of them at home because I figure you don't need
we got
me
it.
to do
I think
it
we
5
can see it
times.
once and we can get it.
Now I'm going to cut off the top part. So
So
where
the
your
top
flap,
of your
yep.
envelope.
And I cut these to 4 1/4. So you're just taking off probably, what, 1/8 of an inch, if that.
Okay, so 4 1/4.
I'll do that with both of these.
I love this idea. My mind is just going so many different ways with this. I could even see it as some type of a countdown
Oh yeah.
type of project.
Now,
Are you going to pull your others out of the oven like Rachel Ray?
yes, I have them right here. Here are all 5, or the other 3.
The other 3.
And I have inked these,
Oh,
but I
okay.
haven't stuck them together. So this, to me, is the perfect time to ink, because
Before you stick
before
them
you
together.
stick them together.
That makes sense.
And you don't have to do the bottom, because that's going to be stuck to your paper. I mean, you
not
can.
gonna
It doesn't
show.
hurt to do it, but
And Chris is using Gathered Twigs. So she's using the Gathered Twigs Distress Ink and just a mini blending tool, because
Yes.
you're just kind of doing the edges. You could do more if you want, but you don't have to. Or you could not ink if you don't want to
No.
ink at all.
there's no rules.
No rules here at Memory Bound. So you can kind of see the ink on the edges here. I think it just kind of, I don't know, finishes it off.
Add some dimension, maybe. I don't know.
And then it looks like Chris has another ink that she likes to use, and that's Lost Shadow.
It's kind of my favorite, and I didn't use it on graduation just because it's a black envelope, but I think if you used a white envelope with graduation, that would have been a pretty color to do. So you've got your 5 envelopes, and I am going to turn them so that the address, when I put on here address side,
Okay.
that's just what I
plain
mean.
side.
You don't, you want to have the plain side. And now you're only going to use 1 strip of adhesive, because
That's what makes me crazy. I feel like you should be putting more adhesive on.
right, but you want it to have that, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
accordion effect or what. If you tape here, then they're all going to be stuck together.
Right.
You're not going to get that opening
So
that you
1
want.
strip, everybody.
And I just went from, I tried to get it towards the middle the best I can, but I'm not
You
going to
didn't
measure it.
So you can measure if you want to.
Yeah. And then just put the other right on top of it and continue.
And Chris is using the Easy Runner Grand, and when we started our video, I feel like we've come full circle.
Yes.
We showed you that the red refill for the Easy Runner Grand, we were able to get like 20 of them in.
Nice.
So that's what we have until the end of May, early June. So if you're dying to get one, then I know we had a couple people in the list and we called you, but otherwise get them right away, or you can use what Chris is using. And she's using the dots, Easy Runner Grand permanent dots, and it fits in your handle or your dispenser. You can put any refill in there you want. In fact, it's very patriotic looking. Chris.
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why I went to the dots is because until I push it down, I can still, say I get this off a little bit, I can work my hand in there and it's going to come off. The way I get it as straight as I can is I pick up my existing pile, I put this one on top, and
That's
just
a
use
great
my
tip.
hands to, if I try to line it up on top of it this way, it's never going to happen for me.
Well, and you want this to be really straight. I think whenever you're doing a rectangle type layering project, getting the basics down is important.
And if you wanted to, you could use your scoreboard and put it,
Lean it up against the edge.
against the edge. Yeah. So
Look
now
what you've got here.
you have your base
Oh my
or
gosh, it's so
or innards,
fun.
whichever
Your innards?
your innards. Going back to the medical thing, I guess.
Yes.
There we go. Maybe we could do a whole bunch of them and make a flower or something.
Okay, you know what? Oh my gosh, my mind just went berserk.
Okay.
Because you could, no, this isn't what we're making today, but you could make decorations if you put a few more envelopes and hook them all together. That would be so fun.
That would be. It kind of reminds me of the snowflakes that Katie did out of the paper bags.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right, so you're going to leave the front one untaped. This is going to be your
front piece.
your
here.
front piece,
Okay.
so you don't want to put any tape on that one. Now, we're going to cut
Gotta do some cutting.
our paper, and I'm not going to fib. I already cut it because
That's perfectly
you all know
fine.
how to
You
cut.
Know how to cut.
Let's make sure we're already to this part. Okay, so you need one piece of cardstock that is 10.5 by 5 7/8. Very easy. So you can get 2 of these out of one piece of cardstock.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. And you got your crease scoreboard.
I have my
here,
crease
Caterpillar
scoreboard.
crease.
Yep. And you're going to lay it across the 10.5 side. And I always have to stop and think which way I want to score it, upside down or, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. We'll be fine. So your first score is going to be at 4 3/8. So 4 1 2 3/8. And then 4.5. So it's a very small
Okay.
little score. And I'm going to go over that a couple times.
You can do that with that Caterpillar crease.
Yes.
I know some things are really easy to cut through.
And then you're going to go to 8 3/4. And 8 7/8. So just one short of 9.
It's coming together.
It's all working out.
And Chris is using a paper that's kind of funny, you guys. It is from A Simple Stories. It's the Simple Vintage Winter Woods. And it's got that really pretty green on the other side and kind of a tan beige on the back. And who would have thought we're using... and this is limited supply. We will say it's limited supply.
Yes, but you pulled that other one that you thought would be pretty too, and I agree.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this one. Now it's coming back to me, Chris. We'll do our project and then we'll show these again. But this is the other paper we thought matched really well is from Reminisce, and it's Simply Vintage 2. And Chris is using a newer product from Scrapbook Customs, and it's called Her Birthday. And that's the sticker sheet.
So all I'm doing is getting a good fold on my score lines.
Okay.
And, you know, you can crease it with your tool, or you can use your hands like I do.
They're kind of tricky when they're close together, aren't
Yes, yep.
they? But she's making this little score line right here at the bottom.
Now on this one, using the backdrops, I just folded it over. I didn't even do score lines because that paper is a little thinner, and I probably could have done that with this one also.
So this one, she did not score. You can see it just kind of curves around. So it depends on your paper. The score lines give you a little bit more definition, and you can see that here. Let me compare the two, Chris, while you're
Okay.
putting that together. So you can kind of see that the one with the gingham, she scored, and the other one with the backdrop, she just kind of folded over.
I'm going to test something. I almost think, yep, for some reason, I
Did you overscore on that?
yeah,
Looks like
well,
it
I
works.
overshot a little bit. I'm going to take just
Little thing
a
out, little
little bit off of the top
So
here.
what Chris just did was she set her envelopes in to make sure they were going to fit, which is recommended.
Right.
And then you can just, she's just shaving a little bit off
I'm
the
just
edge.
taking a little bit
I
off
don't
the
even know if that's an eighth of an
edge.
inch. So let's see how you're doing this, Chris.
Okay, so I put it in my first two score lines.
Okay, between the big sides.
Yep, because when I attach it, I'm going to want the bottom of my envelopes just sitting on top of that score line.
Okay.
Because you don't want it to, and I was just making sure that it wasn't too far over the top, because then when I fold this down, it wouldn't fold
Right. This
neatly.
looks perfect.
But I think I'm good now. So
Janet says that measurement is a titch.
a tit, exactly. Kind of like a pinch. And
Yeah.
so now you're going to put adhesive, and I'm just going to use my tape runner instead of liquid glue on the flap side of your pile of 5 envelopes.
Okay, the whole side, not the middle, but the whole side.
Just the whole, because I don't want it going anywhere when you...
So be generous, I would
Exactly.
say, with this adhesive.
Yep. Again, I kind of hold it up with my hand so that it's not going to all adhere down. Try
So
to
you're
get
just along the score line. You're not
Correct.
over the score line, just along it.
it correct. And you just kind of want to eyeball it and make sure that you are kind of even on both sides.
Okay.
And then I fold it down, push it down with my hand, and now I'm attached.
Look at here.
And again, if you don't want to decorate this part of your envelope, all you'd have to do is put some tape runner down and attach it,
And then it would just open
and
up
then
like
it would
a,
open up
like an accordion
like this. Yeah.
folder.
Now, I like my edges rounded, as you can see by all of my things.
Okay, so you can see right here, these are rounded. And she's using the,
And I didn't grab that.
that's
but
okay. This is the We Are Makers. Used to be Memory Keepers. And they have the 3-way corner punch. And everybody loves this because it's one punch, 3 sizes. And which one did you use, Chris?
I used the
medium?
largest.
The largest?
Yep. I tend to use the largest. I don't know why. And then you're going to want to glue that or ink that part of it, because otherwise you're going to make that cut and you're going to have white rounded corners and everything else is going to
Okay.
be brown.
And she's using Gathered Twigs, but you could use any of your favorite inks or whatever coordinates with your project.
And, you know, I wouldn't have to ink this, but
Hey, you might as
it's,
well,
yeah,
right?
makes it just prettier to me.
You
But
could use that slanted edge punch on
Yes.
those too, on the flap.
definitely. We've got so many fun ones now, or they've designed so many fun ones that, all right. So now, let's go ahead and put down,
Oh, we didn't
our
mention, we didn't
Velcro.
talk about the little, but they do clasp up, and Chris is using that clear Velcro. Thank you, Cindy Grant. She got us on these.
yes. I like the clear on the bottom.
That makes sense because that's going to show more.
Right. And all I did was find a spot that I didn't measure it. If you are the type that like it exactly even, then that's what you should do, is go ahead and measure it.
You really
But
can't see those at all.
no, I don't think so. And I just felt like 3 closed it up a little bit better. And then just take your, I don't know, we can call them negative, positive.
So she's not sticking it to the flap. She's sticking them to the Velcro on the base.
Right.
This is a great trick too for magnets or Velcro. And then just close it.
And then close it, and then when you open it, it's adhered to it, and you've got
And
it
it's
exact.
lined up. That's
Yeah.
great. Isn't that a good feeling?
Yes.
I know magnets are fun to listen to them like click, but I think the Velcro is fun too to listen to it.
Well,
Let's see if I can do it on my microphone here so everybody can hear it.
remember when you're a kid? Well, maybe it didn't have it when we were kids. Velcro shoes, and
Oh, yeah.
you could take those off
I think
and on.
my
and
kids probably had Velcro shoes, and my grandkids definitely do. Ooh.
All right,
This is
so-
so pretty. This sticker sheet is from Scrapbook Customs.
And there's really a lot of different things you could use on this.
And it's very neutral.
Right.
I think I love that about it. You could put about any color with it.
You could even decorate the backside if you wanted
Mm-hmm.
on this. Kelly, what do you think? Maybe the happy birthday?
I like the happy birthday.
Okay.
Look at Chris is opening it for the first time.
I know, it's kind of exciting.
And those stickers $3.99, Chris?
Yes, they
Okay.
are.
This is
And-
a nice one too if you're making a little mini album or a card or a wallet like we're making.
But you can see how well, and I could de-stick this and put,
Oh, use your powder tool.
yeah,
pop it
and
up.
pop it up. But we're not,
I like that.
it's
It
not
fits
quite
really well.
even, but it's good
I think
enough.
it looks good.
What should we add to? I think I need a little something up here. Maybe be mean and put another year older. Or you could put
You could put the number.
the number.
How old do you want to be, Chris? What
Well,
is your perfect age? I've had so many.
what is? Yeah, I've never really even thought about it.
I remember thinking my 30s were the best. I remember thinking my 40s were the best. I remember thinking the 50s were pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what. My sister is turning 70 this year,
Okay.
so we're just going to put.
yes, put a 70,
70
there. That's
up
a great
there.
idea.
I don't ever think of a perfect age. Now, I do. I don't like odd birthdays, so I did
Do you
not.
skip those, or what do you do?
Well, I did not like 59. I preferred 60.
What?
Um,
See, I would celebrate 59. For my sister last year, we celebrated her 59th birthday.
okay, even though she
and made
wasn't.
a big deal out of it because she's turning 59, and the next one was going to be 60. So,
Oh, I thought maybe she just was going to stay 59.
well, maybe she will.
But then you could add.
Oh yeah, you could put
Gems.
some gems on it.
I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I don't really want black.
Oh, I think that
This
color
one?
you picked is good. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of a platinum.
But you could just randomly add some and then put on some shinier ones with it if you wanted.
And Chris is using the Back to Basics gem stickers. And if you don't have gems and you like to get started, these are a really good one because they have silver, clear, white, black, platinum, and then they have kind of a matte gold.
They're gorgeous.
So you just can have your basic colors that go with everything.
You know, I bought some of those little card plastic things that you put your photos in,
Oh,
that
yeah.
you keep your gems in. I have a gem problem. I had so many that
We have a photo box that holds 4 by 6 pictures, and they're like $3. And I have my gems in there, but they're overflowing.
we're just going to leave it like that
I
for
think
now.
you should put one on the eye.
Oh, there you
The
go.
dot on the eye
Yep.
would be fun. And if you like these birthday stickers, I think the good thing about them is we have a lot of kiddish
I think I'd rather have the bright one.
kiddish birthday things here at Memory Bound, and it was really nice to get some birthday things that were more for adults.
Well, exactly. This is, you could use male, female. I think you could do either way.
Yeah.
Um,
I might not use Happy Birthday Beautiful,
no.
but you can cut out the Happy Birthday. I just happen to be focusing on that. But look at the birthday cake, and it says Happy Birthday. It's a special day. It's got lots of good stuff. It even has a date thing. Put the date.
Well, and so, 70, happy birthday, and then open it up.
Oh, that's nice.
And since it's my sister, I would probably cut out the balloon and put the balloons on the
Put 'em
back.
on the back?
Yeah, just to add to it. But these would be great for page layouts, too.
They would, because they are big.
Well, this didn't turn out as pretty as I hoped, but
Chris, I love it. I love it. I think it turned out
sometimes
wonderful.
you're like, I like the others better. But I love this sticker page.
So the sticker sheet it's called Her Birthday birthday sticker, and then we were using the Simple Vintage Winter Woods sage and bark color, and we like that because it has a slight pattern on it, and we thought it looked really good with the sticker because there is a little bit of green in there. We
Right.
didn't use any of the green.
No,
but
which-
we can. And then we also liked this paper from Reminisce, and it's Simple Vintage 2, and I don't know if it's showing very well, but it is like a perfect match for some of these beiges on here. And that would keep it really generic, and then you could add the black or the gray or whatever you want. And that camera is really cute on there too.
Well, and it looks nice with the green.
It
I think
does.
the
Look at it
color
with
is
the
really
greenery.
pretty with it. So, decorate the back of it. I didn't on the others, but you've got a lot of space.
And somebody said you could die cut some flowers and put on there, and you sure could.
definitely.
To add
Yep.
a little color to it.
Exactly.
And here's Kathy says she has 3 boxes. She's got Katie's enamel dots, Kelly's honeybee, and 1 miscellaneous. So way to go, Crafty Kathy. And okay, and one more thing. Letha says she used to only have a Tim Holtz problem, but now she has a Tim Holtz, Elizabeth Craft, paper glue, ephemera, ... problem. I think a lot of us can relate to that too.
gosh.
So
I wish I could think of the meme that my friend sent me about the craft room. I'll have to look it up and maybe post it
yeah,
on.
that would be good.
All right, so
Oh yeah, we got to finish this.
again, I used my liquid glue, and
You could do this with any really
you
ephemera.
yeah,
But I
yep.
just when Chris showed me this, I just loved it. I thought it was so clever and such a nice addition.
and I'm sure you all know where this is going. Just don't cut this little edge. So I'm going to start maybe here.
So don't cut the fold.
Exactly. And
You're just doing a little fussy cutting.
I am, and Kelly enjoys fussy
I
cutting.
like to fussy cut.
Chris, not so much.
Chris, I was looking at that sticker sheet that we're using, and
Yes.
you could have done something like that with the camera.
Oh, wouldn't have that
And
been?
put it on maybe an extra piece of your paper.
Yep, that would have been a great idea.
I just think this was really neat. So think about this. You could do this with a lot of different things.
Right, and just, I mean, this wasn't hard at all to cut around those leaves.
No. And then Chris inked it. She added some brown ink.
Yes.
And that really cleans up your cut lines.
Well,
Makes it
isn't
look
that
like
the
it's-
truth?
It does.
Because at first I was like, ugh, but putting that little ink on it, it
No, I really
hides the
like
mistakes. So, and not mistakes, but edges that maybe you just don't want to cut around so
that.
neatly.
This would be so fun to put like on a little gift. Sometimes I'm wrapping gifts and I don't have little tags, to
Mm-hmm.
put to and from on, and this would be a great way to do it.
Okay, is it IO or who that has that little Easter basket, or not Easter basket, like a little May Day Easter basket?
I think it is Impression Obsession.
If
yeah.
you could die cut that or do it the same way and put it on your May baskets for kids and have
that
a
would
little
be really cute.
who it's from.
Look at
But
this.
there you go. You can just put your little message on there, and
This is a bonus, everybody. I think this is really neat.
Well, it helps you think outside of, what should I do with my ephemera pieces? And sometimes you don't want to make a whole card. So that's just a nice little
yeah,
way.
you just need a little
Yeah.
thing.
It would even...
Or even put it on a candy bar or something.
Oh, there you go.
You know?
I could add it to this if I, wanted to put a note in
A
there.
little to from.
Yes. So anyway, any questions?
A lot of people are loving this. Sally calls it fussy cutting, and so do we. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people don't care. I enjoy fussy cutting, and Graphic 45 is known for fussy cutting on their projects because they have that beautiful paper that you can just cut so many elements out of. So, Chris, thank you for that little
welcome.
bonus.
I call it cussy cutting.
Cussy cutting. I have heard that also. I have heard that also. Thank you for showing us how to make this
You're welcome.
wallet piece and how you can put all kinds of different things in it. There's so many ideas, and Diane just said such a great idea, and I totally agree with her.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Chris. We got through the day. We showed the new
did.
Doodle Bug. And if you make these projects, we'd love it if you sent them to us, and we'll post them out here for everybody to see.
Yeah, not the project, just a photo. You don't have to give us your project.
Oh, no, not your project, just a picture of your project. And the same with yesterday. If you make one of Diane's telescoping cards,
Those were awesome.
we love to see that too. So thanks, everybody. Thank you, Chris.
You're
I think this
welcome.
was a lot of fun, and what a cool project. I absolutely love it. And tomorrow is Friday, and we're going to be back tomorrow. And